Hey, collective. I took yesterday off. I created an oracle deck in one day. God is truly working for me right now, and I'm exhausted. They're back to the spell work. That's another thing I wanted to bring up too. Don't shy away from what's happening to you, man. Stand proud with motherfucking complete and total confidence in what you're experiencing. Have unashamed noids, bro. Seriously, don't let people tell you that what you're living, what you're experiencing, what's happening to you isn't happening. It is what it is. So, yeah. Alright, let's get into this. Holy Spirit, what is the message that we as the collective need to hear as star seeds? I'm about to shuffle these bitches and just pull 3. Oh. I think I just got 4, so I'm going to keep them. Because I'm going to trust in the divine like I should be. Just run it. Okay. It's dark in here. My baby was acting a fool. Whenever they do magic, it doesn't really affect me. It makes me tired and hungry, but it makes him a dick. Okay. I've never actually read this one, and I've always hoped I'd get it because I didn't know what it was. And it says, Whale and Orca elders, share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. Okay. We're going to look in the W section for this alphabetized area. I don't know why my light fluctuates when I take videos. It's nuts, dude. They say that's a spiritual thing. I don't know. Okay. The whale and orca elders are benevolent cosmic beings here to anchor a frequency of love onto the planet, to harmonize it with their song. As they weave around the ocean, they do so much more than any of us know. Their physical presence affects Earth's magnetic field, and their harmonics call us to wake up and remember our own soul's song. Looking into the eye of a whale is something you'll never forget. Whales see into your very being. My ex-husband used to call me a whale. Gotta love it. And in an instant, you're changed forever. They see beyond the physical, the woundings, the identity, the personality, the story. They see right into your soul. If you pull this card, you're being called to surrender to your deepest truth and share it with potency. To bow to who you truly are. To stretch your heart wide enough to hold it all. To leave your fears, doubts, and baggage at the door. To question any part of you that doesn't feel good enough. The whale and orca elders want you to give others the privilege of seeing who you truly are, and for you to see the same in other beings, to drop your hang-ups and personality flaws and get busy revealing the unique note of your soul. The unique note of your soul. There's no of. The unique note your soul came here to sing. Sorry. Allow the song that echoes in your 4 chambers of the heart to emanate in all 4 directions. Peel back the layers of suffering and pain and reveal to others your soul's true song. And endeavor to see the soul of all those you meet. The inquiry on this is, how are you being called to share your soul's unique song? I said it a million times, man. If you've got an idea, if you've got a vision, if you've got any inkling to create something, give it up, man. Now's that time. Now is that time. I remember Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I didn't know my alphabet for a second there. You see me? I was like, I remember is the next card. Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. There was a moment before you were born when you chose the conditions of the life you're living right now. When you plotted out these exact moments along the timeline of your life. We live in a world of free will, and therefore these moments become our destiny only through saying yes. The fated life is the one we were born into. The destiny life is the one our soul chooses. And it takes courage and faith. If you pull this card, it's because you're likely now face to face with the choice to follow the destiny life over the fated life, to trust the path your soul is calling you toward, and to remember that this moment was prearranged on your life's timeline. You may find yourself at a crossroads, at a moment when you're being called to make a decision to keep walking the perfectly laid out path before you or choose the one less traveled. You may be facing a change of career, a new relationship, a difficult decision, or something else that requires courage and faith. You're being invited to remember your soul's greater plan and to surrender to it. When you're confronted with a path that's undefined, it's normal for doubt to rear its head. In fact, this is a certain sign that you're facing your soul's greater plan. Every hero in his or her journey of life comes eye to eye with doubt. The only way around it is through it. It's all part of the larger plan. What are you being called to do? To surrender to your soul's plan. That destiny life, bro. Hindering yourself from creating those things or spreading that song, spreading that message. You're refusing destiny. You're refusing your soul's path. It is what it is, man. Do or don't. But if you don't fucking complain in the end. Because shit's about to get real, man. And people are not fucking listening. It's like in the Bible, like when he was like, I'm going to harden their hearts. They're not going to do what I say because they're going to just be completely adverse to it for no reason. People out there are sick. So sick. It used to be undercover, now it's like balls out, just fucking like hang out with your wing out shit. Like it's crazy and people have no fucking shame. It's sad. But you're here to change that. So do it. Karmic relationships. Ooh, this is a very personal reading for me right now. Okay. Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, and conflict. I've read this one. Part of the reason I keep reading them is just because we're just so new. And like literally, like I don't remember them. I'm going through so much, like I literally, like maybe the magic is affecting me and I don't realize it or something, I don't know. But yeah, so the constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventual unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnate on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orion times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separation. However, because of this, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and then find mutual ground. We're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? The inquiry on this is, which relationships do you find the most challenging? How can you see things from a different perspective? How are you being called to allow growth through conflict? Sometimes you better cut those cords, man. There truly are people in your life that you give everything in your being to that don't have any true love for you. My twin flame situation, he was sent in by an ex of mine. He was sent in to do what he did. He struggled to complete the task so badly that he knew the only thing that would make me weak would be being a mother. He went to the length of creating a whole human life to try to defeat me, and still failed. Don't ever think that what you're experiencing is too crazy to be real. Don't ever think that it's all in your head, that you're the crazy one, because trust me, they will tell you that. People tell you terrible things like that all the time. And the people that are going to tell you, no, you don't talk to angels, or no, you're wrong, when you know you're right in every ounce of your being, those are the people that are hurting you the most behind the scenes. The veil's lifted, bro. You can act like you're blind, or you can get with the program. Or you could forge, don't follow. I love how that works out. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. Sorry, I was making sure the clock didn't stop. 13:41. Okay, so forge, don't follow. And, you know, being that leader, being that person that takes a stand, it doesn't have to be some grand gesture that makes you leader of the free world. It literally may just be standing up for something that you see happening that's not right. I mean, if you see some assholes fucking with some old lady at a bus stop, say something. I don't know. There's so many people out there that will stand back and allow people to be done wrong. Don't become part of the problem by acting like it's not happening, because that's what you're doing. You're not only allowing it, you're encouraging it by acting like you don't fucking see what's happening. Stand up for what's right. And sometimes you worry about standing alone when all it takes is for one person to stand strong for the other pussies to get their shit together. And I'm sorry, I'm not saying you're a pussy, but like, people allow a lot of really fucked up shit. People take part in a lot of really fucked up shit. Just because they don't have the balls to fucking stand alone. I don't know. If you wait until the path is perfectly paved, you won't be forging your own path, and you'll likely not even take the first step. Don't let a small detail like being unable to find someone to show you the way be the reason you don't step forward and lead. Let it be the reason you do. The most courageous and needed leaders are the ones who don't wait for permission or until the morning they wake up feeling ready. They take a deep breath, put one foot in front of the other, and figure it out as they go. They don't wait for someone to lead them, they lead themselves. This is a card for leaders. You're here to pave a path that hasn't been walked before, to go first and lead the way for others who are calling you in. If you feel misrepresented in the media, step forward for all those who also feel that way. If no one's speaking out on the topics you feel passionate about, share your unique voice. There's no one on earth who comes close to possessing your unique combination of skills, gifts, and life experience. Don't look to those who have come before you to work out your path. Leaders must forge their own. Do it for your daughter. Do it for your younger you. Do it for the leaders who follow you. When you go first, you make it easier for others to follow your lead. Forge, don't follow. Do you agree on this? Sorry. How are you being called to forge rather than follow? How can you be the leader you wish you had? I don't know. It's second nature to me for a lot of things that I just feel like what the fuck, why aren't you doing that to so many people? And it's almost so like insensitive of me because I don't see how people can allow the things that they allow. I don't understand why people don't stand up for themselves, for their children. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess. I'm gonna end it on this. I'm feeling like super emotional, so I just think that more people need to stand in their power. You're not alone. It just feels that way. And it feels that way for a reason, probably. Can't stress it enough, man. God's not going to leave you alone. Let the blessings in. Allow that peace to settle over you, bro. It's there. It's already there. You just have to allow it to set in. But just do the right thing, man. And if you gotta do the right thing alone, then so be it. Trust me, the people that need you to do the right thing other than yourself, they'll follow. I promise. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, it didn't stop. Thank God I didn't fart or anything, huh? I love you guys. Bye.